Thursday, which means it is time for a randomizer draft. We go 18 rounds, all picks dictated by somewhat cruel prompts submitted by you guys for our special guest. That guest today, one of my favorites, she debuted on the randomizer last year, was too terrific not to run it back. It is, of course, the very funny Amanda, aka Cooterdoodle from Fantasy Life. Let's see what the wheel has in store for us tonight.
He's the worst host I've ever seen in my life.
Tell me what to start typing. That's not low-key thick, that's high-key thick. Matthew Berry's 101 is Logan Thomas. Wow. You're in post-production on a character named Montgomery Rush. David Montgomery, the Rusher?
How the fuck did you do that?
Are you a Jimmy G girl?
Yes!
Amanda, welcome back to the randomizer wheel. I wasn't sure if you were so scarred from your experience last time, if you'd be willing to come back, but apparently you have a quick memory.
Or a terrible memory if you think about it, right?
That's right. No, we had a lot of fun last year, and we had to do it again. Have you been stressed out thinking about this, or do you feel like you're just now a randomizer seasoned vet?
Honestly, I'm excited because I don't get to do underdog, right, in Louisiana. So I feel like it's my little taste of best ball when I get to come on here. I feel like I'm breaking the rules.
There you go. I know that's kind of like how Josh and Hayden over at Underdog, because they're employees, they can only draft with other people and guests that they bring on stream. So this is your hack. And if you want to co-manage a team, Amanda, I'm happy to help you scratch your fix here.
All right, just on the hush hush,
That's right. So I did just share the link in the randomizer Discord. So within the Deposit Kingdom Discord, we have a private channel for YouTube members who are part of the either Club VIP or randomizer channel. And so these guys are filling up the draft here. They get first crack at it. There will be 18 rounds. I have the prompts loaded. I assume you saw some of the prompts that were getting suggested on Twitter today.
I was really diligent on making sure I didn't read them, but I did see the word milk. And so if I have to go to the fridge, I've already thought about it safety-wise. I'm going to have to rip my socks off to run downstairs so I'm not injured on the way. But that's the only sneak peek. I saw the word milk.
Yes, they're you have really established your brand around cereal. I actually had to kind of limit it down to 1 or 2 cereal related prompts because there was about 7 of them, and I was like, we could just eat cereal the entire time on stream, but I didn't think that would ultimately be the best thing for the show.
Probably not. And I'm limited on my selection because I went through some cereal this week, so.
I'm getting roasted in the chat for my shirt tonight. Devin Davis says, why does Pete look like a juicy fruit wrapper with that shirt? Eric Z says, Pete is back from NFT NYC and somehow looks like a bigger nerd than anyone I saw there. I mean, what is something wrong with my shirt, Amanda?
I didn't notice it, but now that they say it, definitely juicy fruit.
Were you
zebra stripe one? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. This is the thing. It's like I used to go in the office. I used to have a day job, pre-pandemic, all that stuff. I had an closet full of polos and collared shirts. And then the pandemic happened, and I never would wear them, ever. And so this is like my one excuse to put on a bright collared shirt. I felt like I had to take advantage of it.
You look good. Don't let the haters bring you down.
Yeah, the haters are always coming after my wardrobe. If I wear tank tops, then I get roasted. If I wear collared shirts. So maybe I just need to start wearing plain white tees and plain black tees.
You can try it.
We will try. All right, we have a couple more spots to fill here. I did post the link in the YouTube chat as well. It's just a $3 league. And let me say, this is what people would call an extremely positive EV draft because we are going to be forced to make some suboptimal decisions here. And those of you who are in the draft get to scoop up all of the, the bad plays and bad picks we make. But I think, Amanda, as long as you fulfill these prompts, that means you generally get to pick whoever you want. So you could theoretically draft a really good team.
Theoretically, yeah. Also depends on where we land and how quickly we have to do this.
I know. We will.
I know that much.
Well, last week with JJ, we had a brutal slot. It was late in the draft round, and that, of course, adds added pressure. I'm still crossing my fingers for a nice little, 105 to 107, I think would be optimal for our purposes here.
Well, see, we're going to get like the 12 or something.
So, Eric in the chat had mentioned NFT NYC. I mean, your project, your beloved project, the Goons, they had events basically every day there, but were you not able to make it out?
No, I don't like flying. So, stayed put. I went to South by Southwest when they had an event and met everyone. So that was fun. But
Did you,
just
so
FOMO.
it just in general, like, will you refuse to fly or if
I
just
don't
your preference
refuse
not to?
it, but it's like one of those risk versus reward things, like I've flown, but my birthday's September 11th. You remember the Alanis Morissette song about, like, waited their whole life? I just felt like that was about me even though I was, like, 8 years old. So I don't
Yeah.
love it, you know? I get butterflies in my tummy, so it's not
Okay.
really
I
my
mean,
jam.
I'm not gonna tease you about that. I completely understand here. I didn't think we were gonna get a 9/11 reference
Well,
7
it
minutes
doesn't make
into.
full sense, right? It doesn't make sense, but it's just one of those things that I'm like, eh, I'll stay on the ground.
Well, this draft did fill here, and unfortunately, we did not get my coveted 1 to 5, 1 to 7 slot. We are picking at 110, which I believe is the same spot JJ and I picked at last week. So, are you
Not
ready to buckle
ideal.
up and have an insane 45 minutes here?
Yeah. If I have a milk prompt, yeah, it's gonna be rough. I'm gonna be running. I'm gonna get bruised. I know it. Okay.
Well, this is always one of those moments, the calm before the storm. Jordan is going to spin the wheel for us, and next thing you know, we will be 18 rounds deep and probably a couple bowls of cereal deep. Amanda, best of luck on the randomizer here.
Thank you.
All right. So this suggestion came in early today by Change College, who's historically one of the best prompt submitters for the randomizer. I abbreviated a little bit, but he basically said we need to talk in a cliche puppy voice about a target we want to draft. If the player we're talking about ends up being available at 110, we get to select them. Granted, we do a good puppy talk. Otherwise, we have to take Cooper Rush. So there's 2 points to this, us nailing the puppy talk and also making sure the player we're talking about is available. So if there's a really cute pick that
See, I was gonna go more aggressive and like stay, like stay.
Okay.
You know what I
We want the
mean?
pick to stay. Just
That's what I'm
heel boy.
thinking.
Heel boy. I mean, do you think Devontae Adams?
I'm okay with that. Where are we at? You said 10?
We're 110. We got to. Oh, that's
Yeah.
such a good boy. I mean, Devontae Adams would be
Devontae
such a
Adams,
good boy.
stay. Good boy. Stay.
Wait, Devontae will give you a treat. Wait, do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? Sit, Devontae. Sit.
Oh,
Sit.
right. Nope. Stay.
No,
He's being a good
biting.
boy. He's a good boy. Do you have any treats?
I
Do you have
don't.
any
I don't
treats?
have any treats. I don't have any treats for him. Devontae, can you shake? Shake. Good boy. Good boy, Devontae. Does Devontae do any other tricks for you?
Catch.
Oh, catch. I mean, Derek Carr is praying to God that Devontae Adams can play catch.
I think Devontae is gonna have a good year. I really do. I'm excited for the Raiders.
Because Devontae's a good
It's a good
boy. Of
boy.
course he's gonna have a good year, that cute little Devontae. If Nick takes Devontae Adams from us right now,
Oh, it's
I'm
because
gonna
we're
be a
saying it. I
shambles.
forget we can get sniped. I forget
We
this.
get Nick.
Oh
Oh, he
no.
took Devontae Adams.
Bad.
Okay, we gotta go. Okay, but
Who's
Najee
next?
Harris, Travis Kelce, who's a good boy? Is there any more good boys?
I think Kelsey's a good boy.
Kelsey's
Kelsey's
a
being a
good
good
boy.
boy.
He's a cute little dog.
He
He's a cute
is.
boy. He's getting
He
a
got
little
remember
old.
we shaved his fur. He's nice and clean.
He is. He's a clean-shaven boy. We took him to the groomers. Where did dogs go when they get? Okay, I took Travis Kelce. I knew Nick was going to make us pivot our puppy talk there. Let's spin again, Jordan.
Sniper.
We are going to be on the clock in a second.
Okay, not milk.
Oh, Nick purposefully bled down the clock. You are sick, Nick. Absolutely sick. All right, next one here. Okay, this is for you, Cooterdoodle. Perform a perfect rendition of Who Dat or
Like the
draft
chant?
Drew Brees.
The
Yeah,
chant?
I assume
Okay,
so.
that's
Yeah.
easy.
Okay,
Who
let's
dat?
hear it.
Who dat? Who dat said they're gonna beat them Saints? Who dat? And you just do it like 3 more times, and then you forget how many you've done, and then the rest of the crowd stops, and you go who dat one more time alone. That's what
Okay,
happens to me.
teach me it one more, and then I'll do it with you.
Just,
So
it's really
Who
difficult.
dat?
Who dat?
Who Dat?
Pause. Who dat?
Who Dat?
Pause.
Pause.
Who dat
Who dat?
say they gonna
They.
beat them Saints? That's
Now,
not grammatically correct.
Now I know this might be controversial. I thought there was one. Is it the Bengals that say who dat say we ain't bad? Isn't that one of them too?
They are the Who Days. I don't know who stole from who there. There's some
Okay.
plagiarism, in my
Okay.
opinion.
All right, let's do it together here then.
Yeah,
3,
ready?
2, 1.
Who
Who
dat?
dat?
Who
Who
dat?
dat?
Who dat
Who dat
say they gonna
say
beat
they gonna
them
beat
Saints?
them Saints? I
Yeah,
think
there
we
you
did
go.
it. All
Yeah,
right, so we're
easy.
gonna get to take whoever we want here after GM Shorty stuff picks. As I know if you've seen some of my streams, Amanda, the people generally prefer the wide receivers, which is why players like Najee Harris,
Oh,
Joe Mixon, DeAndre Swift are still here. We could go
gotcha.
bully tight end with Mark Andrews, Mike Evans. Any names
Well,
look
I say
interesting?
let's not do a tight end because you remember last year we had way too many. So I think we should just not do a repeat on that.
How
So
many tight ends did we have last year?
it was way too many. It was way too many. After the Cole Kmet stuff, it was way too many. So wait, I'm on a delay. Who's here? Who do we have
Okay,
available?
Najee, Joe Mixon, DeAndre Swift, Mike Evans, Aaron Jones, Tyreek Hill, Saquon.
Ooh, I like Aaron Jones or Mike Evans. If
Okay.
either of those, I would like. Let's go Aaron Jones.
All right, let's do it. I wasn't so you are passing on Kamara here. What is your read as the boots
I
on the
don't
ground
know.
Saints fan?
I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm nervous about it. So yeah, I haven't been drafting him. At least not this early, because if he gets a suspension and all that.
And I know you did in the Fantasy Life newsletter, you did do your Saints team preview the other day. You also did a full disclosure about your love for AJ Dillon.
Jay
But back to the
Dillon.
Saints, what's the TLDR? How's Amanda's unbiased opinion of the
Yeah.
Saints heading into this year?
Yeah, as a third party objective with absolutely no interest in the matter, I think that I'm excited for Jameis if he's healthy. I'm nervous about Michael Thomas because he's still not really healthy and we haven't seen him in a year and a half. Is that accurate
Yeah.
on the timeline? So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I think the team, when healthy, we have a good shot at not embarrassing ourselves, and we might even look pretty good. But yeah, with Kamara iffy and Thomas not healthy, I'm nervous.
Do you know what I was thinking about the other day? Because I remember in the newsletter last year writing up reports in August, and Marquez Callaway was the belle of the ball. He
Yes,
ended up going
yes.
into like 9th round of drafts, and then it didn't really pan out for Marquez Callaway. Do you know what happened with him?
I know a lot of people spend a lot of fab, and as a Saints fan, I was high on Juwan Johnson as well. Like, I was all in on Juwan Johnson because the Saints and their tight ends. So, yeah, Callaway and Johnson really just didn't help my teams at all because I was a homer. I was all in.
All right, let's spin here to get ready for our pick here in the 3rd round.
Yep.
Yeah, and they have definitely gotten more fun in this offseason drafting Chris Olave. All right, we do have a prompt though.
God.
Back to
Okay.
business here. What date and year was Taylor Swift born, and in what city?
Okay, so I
Otherwise, we have to
know
draft JJ Taylor.
I know it's 1989 because of her album. I know she likes 13. December 13th, 1989 is my guess. I'm pretty
I am pulling up.
confident. I'm pretty
You did get
confident.
that right.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
correct.
All right.
But
Ooh, that would have
did
been
you not
embarrassing.
wait? But did you not see the second part?
Wait, what? Oh, and what
And
city?
in what city?
Tennessee. Tennessee's the state. This is too many parts, whoever put this in.
But it's not according to Wikipedia,
Yeah, it's
Amanda.
Tennessee. It's Tennessee. I know it's Tennessee. Nashville.
I'm gonna
Wow.
have to go to the chat because on Wikipedia it says she was born in West Reading, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Oh, she's a Tennessee girl, I think. Well, this is
Okay.
just tomfoolery.
No, no. Oh, here it is. She moved to Tennessee at the age of 14. Amanda, you do not know your Taylor Swift biography.
I'm not that kind of fan. I like her
Oh my!
music. Oh my
So
god.
you do realize this means we have to draft JJ Taylor now because you didn't
Yeah,
know she was born in West Reading, Pennsylvania.
yeah. Look, I could have cheated and looked at all these prompts and been ready and studied up for this test. Oh, well, now I will never forget that. Pennsylvania.
In your defense, I mean, James White is supposedly maybe opening the season on the pup list. So JJ Taylor, maybe there's a little life here. I don't
Maybe
know
it
about
plays
taking him in
out.
the third round, though.
Week 17, you never know, right?
Well, now that we've drafted JJ Taylor, we do need to find a Dolphin to kind of correlate him with our week 17 play, Amanda.
All right. I don't know what a dolphin is, but that sounds great.
All right, let's spin here for our next pick in the fourth round. We are about to add JJ Taylor to the squad. Very unique build. Aaron Jones, JJ Taylor, Travis Kelce. What will we have to do next? Here we go. All right. So I had to abbreviate this one too. They wanted us to pretend,
Put myself
Cooterdoodle,
up
like
for a table jump.
so
I would
like they
never do a
wanted you.
table jump.
So, but hey, we're acting. They wanted you to pretend like you were delivering a pump up self monologue to Amir, about to go at a tailgate
Okay.
as a Josh Allen super fan,
All right.
pile drive your way through a table.
So in this scenario, I have to be very drunk in my mind. So I'm probably not talking, but I'll say it out loud. But this is embarrassing, but this is for the team. And it matters because if I don't do this, the gods will know. Somehow they'll know. And it's up to me, injury or not, to bust this table up so that Josh Allen can, I don't know, bust Gabriel Davis, whatever that thing was the other day. He's going to bust loose, right? And
Yeah,
so we're just going to jump on this table and hope we crack it in half. I don't know. Let's do it.
Wow.
And then I'm going to go outside and I'll probably chicken out.
No, you can't undercut yourself right as you were pumping yourself up. I thought you were going to maybe smash a beer can over your head right there at the end.
No, something about me, Pete, is I always think 3 steps ahead. I'm never gonna do something like that.
Do you remember that scene from Cool Runnings where the guy is in the bathroom and the other guy comes in to give him and he says he has no self-confidence, and so he walks him through that monologue where he's like, I see pride, I see power, I see a badass motherfucker who will take no shit from nobody.
Wasn't there an egg or something too?
There is an egg
Like a
involved
pocket
with Cool
egg?
Runnings.
Yeah, there's something there.
So I will just say the chat doesn't feel pumped up. They felt maybe you were being a little tentative. I'll give you one last crack here in these next 45 seconds if you want to go really full wrestling heel.
Okay, I don't watch wrestling. Amanda, fuck, I don't know what I would say because this isn't something I would do. You piece of shit, you get it together. And you go out there and you jump on that table, and it doesn't matter who sees you and it doesn't matter how embarrassing it is. You're going to do it and you're going to, you're going to break that shit. Jump high, climb on top of someone's truck if you have to. Don't even ask permission. Jump on that table.
You got me pumped up when you called yourself a piece of shit. That was like a real, lightning thing.
That's
So
where the
we have
line
10
was.
We have 10 seconds. I'll tell you some of the players: Kamara, Chubb, Connor, Cortland Sutton, Zeke, ETN, McLaurin,
Go
Herbert.
Kamara. Go Kamara. I don't care.
All
Go
right.
Kamara. I just said don't earlier, but I'm changing my mind. Let's do it.
Well, you just got him at pick 39. I mean, that's an
he's
objective
falling.
value.
He's falling. And he's a good running back. If he's on the field, he's gonna be fine.
You did win over Nick in the chat. He said, now we're talking. So, it just took a little cajoling and you got there.
And Nick, you remember that for if you try to snipe us again, okay?
Yeah.
You remember that.
We'll put you underneath the table, pile drive right through the table and into you. You've seen those clips, right? From Bill's Mafia tailgate?
Yes. All respect, because that is wild. And who's bringing the tables? Like the logistics of getting tables there is crazy to me.
Well, I know, and you think about supply chain shortages. I assume these white folding tables at various Walmarts in the Bills, are they just perpetually sold out?
I don't know. The lost money. But look, it's for the team, right?
What do you, because you have Saints season tickets, right? Or you go to a lot of games?
My family does, yeah. So we go to a lot.
What is the scene at a Saints tailgate? Is there anything crazy or comparable to Bills Mafia?
I would say no. Like Champion Square is a lot of bands. It's a lot of music, a lot of good food, a lot of beer. After the game, that's where it gets a little wild.
Yeah. Does everyone go down to Bourbon Street? It's a bit of a hike from where the stadium is, or does the party just happen right there out in front?
It depends on if we win,
Yeah.
There's different vibes when you walk out of the dome and you lose. Definitely different vibes.
Well, let's spin here for our 5th round pick. Our team so far: Aaron Jones, JJ Taylor, Alvin Kamara, and Travis Kelce. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do
Okay,
you
we
have
need to
Fig
go.
Newtons in your house?
No. 85
Okay.
Newtons. What?
The
Who put
pro
why?
I don't know. I didn't know if you had been talking about Fig Newtons. Someone
I've
said eat
never.
5 Fig Newtons or
No.
other similar treat or draft Cam Newton. Do we have anything in the Fig Newton family?
I don't
Granola
think I
bars.
have any. I have these weird things from Costco, but I have to go run. Should I go run?
Yeah, you should go run.
Socks are off.
I'll
I
hold
won't
down the
slip.
fort.
Okay, hold
I'll
on
vamp.
for.
I'll vamp. Now I'm intrigued. Weird things from Costco. That could be virtually anything. Always love to see what Cooterdoodle is going to pull out of her pantry. We will find out in a second.
What do you think the lead ingredient is?
The lead ingredient in Amanda's pantry
Mhm.
or in a Fig Newton?
Not the general pantry. I hope there's multiple ingredients, but in this snack specifically.
Well, so she literally had a tweet yesterday that said she's had Fruity Pebbles in 3 times in the past 24 hours. So I just assume her pantry is filled with cereal.
It's a lot of cereal.
Okay.
Uh-oh, she's back.
This is brought to you by Hello Panda chocolate with other natural flavors.
Okay, but I believe you do
Costco.
need to eat 5 of these within the
1,
next 45 seconds.
2. Oh, it only comes with 6. This is perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, we need to go wide receiver.
You're right. While you chew, I'll read you some of the wide receivers available. We have Chris Godwin, who's probably not going to be back until like at least midseason. Amari Cooper, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Elijah Moore, Devonta Smith.
You know what? For Elliott, let's go Elijah.
Wow. Yes. Amanda referencing our CEO at Fantasy Life, Elliot, who he's on his honeymoon right now. He actually sent in a prompt, Amanda, where he said, tweet out that Elliot has the best jokes or draft Mariota. And I replied, I guess we're just going to take Mariota.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't go that far.
But he is the world's biggest Elijah Moore fan. He tried to tell us that he had only written about Elijah Moore once, and then Jordan had to remind him he had literally written about him twice in 1 week.
Already?
So we will do this for Elliot. And look, Elijah Moore is one of my favorite picks in this range as well. Him and Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think, are awesome
I
selections
did
here.
see you get excited when you read that name, but let's go more.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I ate them.
more. And we are now, okay, we have a tweet prompt. Our first tweet prompt. You need to tweet, he might be a 4, but he wears Brady brand undies or draft Adam Troutman. Will you be accepting this tweet challenge?
I will accept it, but I feel like that brings him down. He is a 4, but he wears what?
What does it
Brady
say?
brand
Undies?
undies. Okay.
The what's so funny about this is a lot of, we had Davis on and JJ, and they're like cringing about any of the tweet prompts that they have to send out. And I kind of am just wondering if the chat could potentially send across a tweet prompt that was even too weird for you. I don't even know if that's possible.
Probably not. It's really funny because in real life, this isn't I don't know, maybe my friends would say I'm weird, but I just let loose. My bio says it. Lady in the streets, cocky in the tweets.
Has Matthew ever, because both you and I were working on the Fantasy Life. You were doing the Twitter account last year. I was doing the newsletter. Matthew, gives us a lot of free. Hang on, real quick. We got to make this pick.
Yes,
Cam Akers, David Montgomery, Godwin, Cooper, Josh Jacobs, Jalen Hurts, Antonio Gibson.
Go Akers. Go Akers. Even though
Akers.
I'm nervous about that.
All right, Amanda, I'm just gonna let you know we have 4 running backs, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm panicking. We need to go wide receiver.
Yeah, it's okay. There's a lot of pressure around here. Oh, but what I was gonna say is that he gives us a lot of independence. I don't remember too many tis. Why did you write or say that? But have you gotten any Matthew saying, Amanda, that tweet took it too far?
No, surprisingly no.
There you go.
He's very supportive.
I should also say, first of all, if you guys aren't following the Fantasy Life Twitter account, you should, because Amanda and Kendall do a great job over there. But Amanda had this incredible bit today with the wiki photos. How many did you end up rounding up for that thread?
I don't know, but my favorite was the flicking one.
Yeah.
That was the best. So we'll see if Matthew saw that one.
Do you know
But
what it kind of reminds me of too? Do you remember for a while when those, I think they were made somewhere in Asia. I think they were like the Thailand where they would recreate the news stories with like these really crude animations. Like it would be whatever was
Mhm.
the hot news story and it would be like their version of it. Did you ever see those?
No.
Okay.
But
Maybe.
I get the vibe you're saying.
Yeah, no. So I get those too, where it's like, I guess sometimes the stock photography too, like even the famous meme of the guy looking over his shoulder at the girl. And it's like, how
Mhm.
did this end up being a stock photo that the
I don't know.
photographer's like, we need this?
The internet is amazing.
It truly is. And you are very good at the internet. Follow Fantasy Life on Twitter for all of Cooterdoodle's funny stuff. All right. This is the time has
Oh
come
my
here.
god.
So you had a tweet that said you had Fruity Pebbles 3 times in the past
In
24
24
hours.
hours, yeah.
So can you go for it 4 times? Otherwise, draft Andy Dalton.
So I'm gonna be honest here.
Oh no.
There's none left.
That's what happens when you eat it 3 times in 24
But
hours.
also, like, Fruity Pebbles are one of those things that's just, like, it's not a lot. Even when it's a lot, it's not a lot, you know what I mean?
Here's the thing.
So,
I'm
like,
going to make an
is it that
executive
bad that I
decision.
went through that much?
I'm going to make an executive decision.
Yeah.
If you have another similarly sugary cereal,
We
I'll allow it.
I don't think we have cereal. I
Oh
can go
my
look.
goodness.
I can go run again. My husband's gonna think I'm
The
insane.
queen of cereal
Hold
doesn't have
on.
cereal? Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
how
ahead.
much time do we have?
You have time. I will vamp.
Okay,
I will
okay,
vamp.
alright. Do I need milk with it? I don't need milk with it.
Uh-oh. No, you're right.
Is that
This
the
one
prompt?
didn't
That's not the
qualify.
prompt.
No, go. Wow. You know, it's this is like when people get upset at me for doing non-zero RB drafts and they say, Peter, you're a fraud. You talk about zero RB and yet curious every time I watch your shows, you're drafting running backs. That's how I feel about Cooterdoodle right now. She said, you know, she's supposed to be the authority on cereal, and now she tells me there's not a single drop of cereal in her pantry. Is Cooterdoodle a cereal fraud? I think it's a question we have to be willing to ask ourselves right now. Uh-oh, Captain Crunch out of nowhere.
If you think I'm joking about the consumption, hold on. Like, look,
Oh,
we're running on fumes here.
oh, your kids are gonna be so pissed when they're like, Mom
Running
killed
on
the bottom.
fumes.
Hey, well, we are ready. You have about, I don't know,
Ate it.
40 seconds?
I
40
ate it.
seconds? We got it. Look
All
at
right.
that. So we are going to be able to draft whoever we want. This is,
Wide
oh my God.
receiver.
Amanda, what if I told
What?
you though that one of the top available picks was AJ Dillon?
Oh man. I mean, I do like the AJ Dillon, Aaron Jones stack just because I think they both could be pretty good this year, but we're doing like we did last year. We're going hard on one position, you know what I mean?
You're right. I know,
We
but it's just like you literally
we
wrote
have to
up
do it. I
your
know, we have to do it. Just do
and
it.
y-
AJ
and look,
Dillon.
I'm not on team handcuff your running backs, but
I don't think he's a
you
handcuff.
you're right.
I don't think he's a handcuff.
Okay, I'm doing it. Look, guys, I just want you to know, even though I'm the one technically clicking the buttons to select AJ Dillon as our 5th running back through 7 rounds here, this was Amanda's decision.
Yeah. And to all you zero RB truthers, this is how you do it.
This is
This
how I
is
do
the
it.
way.
Wow. It's a battle out there in the zero RB, robust RB streets. We are spinning here for our pick at 8-3. Oops, I forgot to remove this one. We will spin again after this. We won't make you tweet out. How is that tweet doing? Your Brady.
Well, I have no idea. I've been running up the stairs. I'm gonna sound out of breath very soon.
Okay, we actually have another tweet prompt for you here.
Oh,
You
my.
need to tweet that you like DeAndre Swift better than Taylor Swift or draft Gronk.
Okay.
Let's see. Is
I actually like Gronk, but I'll tweet it. What if he comes back? I like Swift better than Taylor Swift. Is there a comma to the top?
there? You know, but
No.
we'll be flexible with spelling here.
All right. I like DeAndre Swift better than Taylor Swift because she can't run. I put a twist on it.
There you go. That's the creativity of Cooterdoodle. When you give her a tweet prompt, she's going to punch it up for you and make it even funnier. So we are going to get to draft whoever we want here, which is a nice bonus.
We have to go wide receiver now. Unless
Okay.
we're committing to the bit, we really need to go wide receiver.
No, I agree with you. So some of the wide receivers available right now: Alan Lazard, Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney, Tyler Lockett, MVS. Anything interesting for you there?
I don't know. Lazard, everyone's high on Lazard. I don't know. Let's not go with the whole Green Bay Packers team on here.
Yeah.
Lockett, but I'm nervous because of Drew Lock. I don't know. What was some of the other ones?
So you got the rookie Sky Moore, second year volatile player Kadarius Toney, MVS with the Chiefs. So a couple Chiefs options.
Yeah.
Chris Olave's down there.
You know
Just
what?
saying.
Let's go Olave. Let's do it.
The randomizer, if anything, is about strengthening your personal brand. And you took,
Right.
now we have 2 Saints, you took your 2 Packers and AJ Dillon's quads. I mean, I feel like you're nailing it.
Oh yeah. This is the
All right.
dream team.
The dream team. How are you feeling about Olave this year? You think he can
Oh.
produce, or is he going to Callaway it?
No, I think he'll be fine as long as Jameis is healthy. And even if he's not, Dalton will be fine enough. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be, and if Michael Thomas isn't there, it'll just be Jarvis Landry and Olave running the show.
So I also need your boots on the ground take, because some of the Galaxy Brain best ball players are thinking about maybe drafting Taysom Hill as, even though he's as a tight end, in case you could theoretically get quarterback points from him late in the season if something
I don't
happened.
think
What do you
he's gonna be quarterback points. Oh no, I'm so
Oh,
tired
no.
of winning. I don't think he's gonna be a quarterback. The only thing would be if they do a crazy play where they put him in for a play and he throws, right? Would you
Yeah.
agree? Like, I just don't see a world where he's gonna be quarterback again.
Yeah, we need to address this this serial prompt that popped up again. When I
Yes.
put 2 serial prompts on the wheel, I didn't envision that
They'd
the
both
cereal
come back
queen
to
would
back.
be out of. But here we go. Pour a bowl of cereal first, and then milk. Otherwise, draft Andy Dalton. She's
You know what?
heading back.
I'm going to get a bowl and milk, and then I'm gonna drop a truth bomb. So I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. More revelations coming soon here from Amanda. I'm now worried she's going to tell us that that she doesn't even like cereal, and that this has all been a lie just to build up her brand equity here. I do really envision one of her children going to look for, I could swear there was some of that Captain Crunch berry still in the pantry. Where did it go? Oh, well, your mother was on the randomizer stream and they made me eat it twice. That's just how it goes, kids. That's just how it goes. I will give you guys a recap of our team so far here. 0 quarterbacks. We're going to need to do something about that. 5 running backs. My God, as the chat was saying, the queen of high tea, the testosterone with Cooterdoodle's draft structure here. Aaron Jones, JJ Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Cam Akers, AJ Dillon. We do have 2 wide receivers, Elijah Moore and Chris Olave. And of course, the man we courted as a puppy, Travis Kelce. She's back with a spoon.
It took the 3rd trip for my husband to say, "What are you doing?" Okay. I kind of cheated because I didn't want to bring the whole thing of milk, so I have a bowl. Where's my camera? I have a bowl of milk, but I'm gonna pour that bowl of milk into another bowl after I put the cereal in. Does that make sense?
Kind
So it is
of,
cereal
but maybe if I
first.
see it. Okay.
Like, it's cereal first. Just put it in front of my
Oh,
face.
you're skirting around it to still do it in
No,
your
I'm not.
preferred
I'm
way.
really not. I just didn't want to bring a jug of milk and then it get weird and hot up here or something. So
Okay.
here's my cereal. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can see it. And
I
I'll
can
pour the
see it.
milk into it. Okay. Now here's my truth bomb. Sometimes I go cereal first.
Oh my goodness, you are fraudulent with all
Sometimes.
things surrounding your cereal brand.
Sometimes. Well, it's like preference. There's no reason to go cereal first. There really isn't. But if I'm like pouring my kids sometimes I'll just toss it in, you know.
So the Fantasy Life Media team is going to clip that of you saying that sometimes you go cereal first, and your brand is going to be destroyed.
Photoshopped. It's photoshopped.
Photoshop. This all right, we have 15 seconds here to pick. Oh my God, there's
Oh,
all
Jesus.
running backs at the top.
Oh my God.
What about Derek Carr, Christian Watson, Michael Gallup, Rondell Moore, Tim Patrick? I'm just trying to steer you in the direction of wide receivers.
Shoot. Yeah, I'd say wide receiver. I'm not against Carr, but I feel like we got to go wide receiver. Who was the first 2 you said?
I didn't get it in time. We were counting, and so
no,
I heard
that's
you say
okay.
Carr, and I
That's
just
fine.
put him in
That's
there.
fine. That's fine. We're good. We're fine.
Do you know what's such a bummer is we almost had the Adams Carr stack, except Nick had to rug us on that. But let's spin here for our 10th round pick.
My belly
no.
has beer and milk and some weird Costco candy.
Yeah, we are really ruining your dinner tonight.
Oh no.
Okay.
This is not something I like to do.
Okay, I'm sorry. So it says Cooter must sing. I actually missed it here for a second. This is a
A
Taylor
verse?
Swift song. Okay, here it is. Cooter must sing a verse from All Too Well, otherwise draft Trent Taylor. I don't even know if I'm familiar with this song off the top of my head.
That is offensive. The
Oh,
10-minute
maybe you could
version
sing
is
it for
very
me.
important. I know all the words. I sing it all the time, multiple times, but I won't do it on air. I'm sorry, guys.
Wow.
Sorry,
Okay, I
guys.
just
We're gonna
put
go
Trent
Trent
Taylor.
Taylor. I can't let
So
you hear
this
my beautiful voice on here. I just can't. Because then
this
you'll know
isn't.
that I'm good at everything. It's gonna be bad for everybody.
Can you tell me a few of the lyrics?
Um, yeah, tossing me the car keys, fuck the patriarchy. But that's the 10-minute version. That's where it really hits, you know?
Yeah.
That's the crescendo of like the climax of the song right there.
I do have a good silver lining to you not doing this prompt, and I certainly respect not wanting to sing on camera. Lord knows, I had to do it last year on a show with Samantha, where she accompanied me on her
I remember
piano,
that. I
and I
remember that.
famously said Melvin Gordon might not make the team, and boy was I wrong on that call. In fact, he made the team twice. He made it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, you're right.
But the silver lining for you is we are getting another wide receiver because Trent Taylor is the punishment for this
There
pick.
you go. There you go. I promise you guys tonight I will sing it in the shower though.
There you go.
I
There
can
you go.
assure
So
you.
yeah, my issue is with music is I have for some reason I have like a decent memory for most things, but lyrics and music just do not stick in my brain. So my wife roasts me constantly for songs that I have no business not knowing the lyrics to, still fumbling and messing around. So I do not blame you for not wanting to do that.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's one of those things once I hear it, I would be fine, but just jumping straight in,
Have you
raw.
done Taylor Swift karaoke before?
I've never done karaoke ever. Like, my kid
Ever?
hears me sing all the time, my family hears me sing all the time, but I've never done public singing.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So your true nightmare would be doing karaoke on an airplane. That's just
Yeah. Yeah. It actually would. It
Oh my
would.
goodness. Yeah, I mean, that would honestly be my nightmare too, and I don't even mind flying.
Yeah. Oh, no, that would be I'm gonna have nightmares tonight thinking of it.
It is funny too because we were supposed to go to Japan a few years ago. It got canceled because of COVID. But one of the things there is that you have like the private rooms because they have a big
Mhm.
karaoke scene, and you rent your
Oh,
box and you go to your
yeah.
room.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this would actually be kind of fun because I could just go with Lauren and then not have to worry about a giant group of people, which is weird for you would think people like us would have had confidence, but when it comes to singing, it's just the confidence just flies right out the
But
window.
I will say with karaoke, I think I would want a group full of people. Like,
Okay.
a good group of people that are drunk and, like, singing with me, you know what I
Well,
mean?
that's generally what karaoke is,
Yeah, but
Cooterdoodle.
I don't wanna but you just said a room alone. I don't
No,
wanna do
that's what
it
I'm saying.
like
I make a fool of myself in front of Lauren every day. I mean, I could just run that back with a
but the
song.
vibes wouldn't be the same, you know?
It is true, but I do think you just described what sounds like a classic karaoke experience you might enjoy.
Yeah, yeah, I'll have to try it out.
All right, we are heading toward our 11th round pick. The wheel is spinning. I got to
Oh
remove
god,
this one. Don't worry.
I
Yeah,
had panic. I was like, "Again? Oh my
I,
god." Did you
I'm
see my
behind on.
eyes? I was like, "Oh my god."
You're like, I cannot do cereal anymore. Okay, here
Okay,
we go. Peter
3
and Cooter
puns.
need to name 3 puns of the player at the top of the queue or
Okay,
draft Johnny Munt. Now,
okay,
I'm gonna what we need to
I
do
got this.
here,
We got this. Puns
but here's the thing, Amanda, we don't know what player is gonna be at the top of the queue when we
at the
pick.
time. Oh.
So this is we're gonna have to
Oh.
maybe what we do is we start practicing with
Okay,
some of the guys that are up here. So we got Zach Ertz here at the top, Chase
okay,
Edmonds, Michael Gallup.
okay,
Michael Gallup, or Michael's trending really well in the Gallup polls these days, despite his injury.
okay, yeah, they aren't gonna be there. How many picks till us?
I know
How
that's why
many
I'm like, we're just practicing. How about a Jarvis Landry pun to get us warmed up
okay,
here?
um, oh my
Jarvis
god,
should be. Is
I try to
Jarvis
go with, like, the
from
name. Jarvis.
Jarvis?
Jarvis sounds like, I'm trying to go with that's how I do puns, like, what does it sound like? Because like, for me, Taysom Hill, I'll be like, "Let me tell you something." You know, "Let me tell you something."
There you go. There you
Um,
go. How about
Jarvis. Jarvis really landried that catch.
There you go. He just got drafted. How about a good one here? Pat Fryermuth. A lot to work with Pat Fryermuth.
Pat Fryermuth. Something with Friar Tuck, right?
Friar Tuck. I think that works. Yeah, you have
Friar Tuck.
Pat.
Where's that?
Pat,
Where's that from?
Friar Tuck.
Yeah. That's
steal
from the rich and give to the poor.
Yeah, Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
There you go.
Robin Hood
okay.
and Friar Muth.
Man, do you know what? It's going to be it looks like we might be headed toward like an Alexander Madison for our official 3 prompts here. And what is our punishment? Oh, Johnny Munt. I do need to put Johnny Munt in the queue if not. Here.
I'll be honest, now I'm second guessing what is a pun.
How about Jamison Crowder, Jamison Clam Chowder?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Jameson, pour me a glass of Jameson.
Jameson is a tough one. Now, Nick has been known to be cruel here, so we're going to see. I don't want to commit to Jameson, but we're going to have 30 seconds to come up with 3 puns.
Okay,
I think it's going to either be Jameson or Alexander Madison.
Okay.
I mean, President Alexander Madison. I mean, that's low-hanging fruit right there.
Yeah, it doesn't even Madison. You know? Madison.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to explain it and it hurts because it's so bad.
Okay, it is Alexander Madison.
Yeah.
Alexander didn't want a boy.
Madison.
Matadaughter. We wish it was Alexander Matadaughter.
Okay.
I think we had 2. We need 1 more here.
Yeah, and then the president one.
The president one? Are we allowing it?
Yeah,
but
I say.
What's our reward if we get this right? Does it mean we have to take Alexander Madison? I think we do.
Alexander, this is so bad. Yeah, take him. I guess.
Alexander Graham Le'Veon Bell. I just took Alexander Madison. I don't know if we passed that prompt. We probably should have taken Munt. The thing I think that's hard.
I don't think anyone will tell on us.
No, because didn't you say anything that happens on the show is photoshopped?
Absolutely.
All right, spin the wheel here for our 12th. Okay.
Jameis Winston. Oh.
Do your best Jameis Winston eating a W impression or draft Trevor Siemian. Fill people in for what this was.
Yeah. So I want to watch it real quick. Do I have time to watch it to perfect
Yeah, go
it?
for it. I mean, we don't have time, but go for it.
Oh, okay. You twist your little fingers. You look at the people that you trying to pump up and you say words. I don't know what he's saying. He eats his W. And then he's licking his fingers like he had some and he eats them, right? Am I on camera doing this? You have to twist. You have to twist.
Yeah.
And then he's yelling. You got to yell and yell at people. And for some reason, that was supposed to pump them up. And I still don't get it, but I love him for the effort, you know?
No, I appreciate that. I thought you were going to veer into you're pumping yourself up for a table slam there as well.
Well, I was watching it as I was doing it and he's like going around the circle, you know?
Well, you might say it's photoshopped, but we are going to have to get a side-by-side clip of Jameis and Amanda doing the eat the W there.
I think my sound effects were pretty good.
Between the crab legs and the eating the W, he's really built a brand around,
he's an interesting
eating things.
fella. Yeah.
He really is. All right, so we're going to get to pick whoever we want here. We'll see what GM Shorty does. I'll read you some of the players available. Yeah. I'm going to read wide receivers. Is that all right?
Yeah, we have to.
Jamison Clam Chowder, Jacoby Myers, Jahan Dotson, Van Jefferson, Jalen Tolbert.
No, Jacoby Myers had some good games last year. Van Jefferson isn't. I'm not. I could see Van Jefferson. Let's go Myers or Jefferson.
All right, let's do Myers. I like Myers too. I think he fits our build. You know, he's maybe not a super high ceiling player, but when your only other wide receivers are Elijah Moore, Chris Olave, and Trent Taylor, I think we do just need some what we might call usable weeks.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
How many have you got? You said you can't play best ball because of, some restrictions. How have you been scratching your fantasy itch? Dynasty leagues, trade offers. What do you do this time of year?
So I scratched my itch so much last season that right now I'm just trying to bandage the wound. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to bleed out. I scratched it too hard, went too deep. And so I'm just trying to not bleed out this season. Just keeping it with what I've got. You know what I mean?
Do you think if you had access to best ball, you would get addicted, or would you keep it at a safe distance?
I think it would be a lot more fun. Yeah. It would be fun because you set it, you forget it, you get the high, the rush, and then you, like, let it go into the ether, and it just
Yeah.
goes away, you know?
It does remind me. I meant to ask you because we did draft AJ Dillon. You did the a stream with him last year. You were in a league with him. I believe you guys had a pretty. You talked a lot of shit about your head to head, and then did he
Yeah.
beat you? Did I recall that correctly?
Yes, yes, I have this thing where I talk a lot of shit when I'm doing well, and I immediately start to tank, and it's not on purpose, it's what happens, I don't know, but it's so much fun, I don't wanna stop, even if it's bad luck, I don't wanna stop, you know?
Yeah. I mean, what is the what's the point of playing fantasy if you can't talk shit in these
That's
leagues?
why home leagues are the best,
They
'cause you
are.
know
They really
everyone.
are.
You can get under their skin just enough.
Okay. No.
Fruity
Sorry. Fruity
Pebbles, the
Pebbles accidentally
curse.
came up again. I am removing Fruity Pebbles. All right. No, did we already do this?
Oh,
No, this
no,
is
but I can't
another.
really whistle, so I can try.
All right, let me read the
I
prop for people. Whistle 10 seconds of the Saints go marching in. If not, draft an NFC South tight end.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not really a good whistler, so this is not gonna be good.
You want
This
let's
is
get
not
the
gonna be good.
beat first and then you can whistle. It's oh when the Saints.
I can't
Oh
it's
when
all
the
gonna be
Saints.
one note. It's gonna
Let's hear
just
it.
be
I'll be
on
quiet.
monotone. Okay. Yeah, I can't do it.
I can't.
It's not even it's just air at this point.
I was never a good whistler. Could your parents or anyone my dad would do the thing where he could
The
put his
little
two
like
fingers in.
yeah,
That was just a skill that didn't get
yeah.
passed down to me.
Have you seen the Peppa Pig clip of whistling? If you haven't, it's elite. It's really good.
I have not, but I do need to warn you. I think you technically failed
Yeah,
to do
I
that.
I think I did too. So
All
what do we
right,
have
so
to do?
we have to go to NFC South
Okay,
tight
who's
end.
the best?
So
Um, Cam and Brait. Can we go Brait?
we could let me see if he's still available here. Where's Brait going these days? Yeah, Brait's still available. I just want to make sure we're not missing any other.
Missing, yeah.
No, it does look like Brait is highest by ADP. We could do Taysom Hill, your Galaxy Brain tight end.
We
That's in play.
could we could, but I don't know. Let's go Brait. Even
Yeah.
though I don't love the Bucks, let's go Brait.
So
And I'm not
Cooterdoodle,
sold that Gronk's not coming back either.
the chat, I think you've kind of really destroyed a lot of how people perceive you in this show with the cereal
Oh,
stuff, all
no,
of that.
really?
They're now saying, I mean, someone thinks it's crazy that people don't know how to whistle. I mean, they're coming
I
after you for
don't.
not whistling.
I don't. I'm sorry, guys.
I am bad at it too there. It's they don't teach it in schools
Okay,
anymore,
chat,
Cooterdoodle.
tag me, and I want you to whistle. You tag
Okay.
me. Post a video of you whistling just to prove it.
There you go. Send
I
your
don't believe
tweets
it.
into the Fantasy Life Twitter account with you whistling the Saints go marching in, and we'll
I
see
don't
how good
believe it.
you are at
There's
it.
no way. There's no way.
All right,
Multi-notes? Mm.
all right. I don't know why I just snap clicked Cameron Brate instead of letting the clock bleed and giving us more time, but I was just in Peter draft mode and
You're
clicking
excited.
things. I was excited. I mean, structurally, Cameron Brate with Travis Kelce, nice little two tight end build here. I think we can work with this.
Oh
What?
my god. We are cursed. The wheel
Yeah,
is
no, that's
cursed.
mine. That's my bad. Oh, my bad, Jordan.
The wheel is cursed.
We will get these Fruity Pebbles off the wheel one way or the other. Here we go.
Nope, we did it.
Nope, we didn't do
I
this one.
won't do it.
Sorry, guys. I'm
Can't
slacking on
make
getting
me.
these off the wheel. This is gonna be a tight turnaround, but we are going to pull it off. Okay,
Draw an
Cooterdoodle, get
NFL
something to
team
draw.
mascot.
Draw an
Okay.
NFL team mascot. If I guess
Okay.
wrong, we need to draft a player
Oh, you have to
from the
guess?
mascots
Oh,
team.
that's
Yes.
shoot. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I
I'm
don't know if this counts as a mascot, but okay. I don't know if this counts as a mascot,
Oh,
but it
yeah, I mean, Cheesehead, Green Bay
yeah, okay.
Packers there. I'll
Okay,
take it.
okay, okay. There we go.
You know what? Yeah, let me see it. Let me see it
Oh,
up here
I already
against the
lost it.
camera.
Hold on, hold on. Is it
Ooh,
there?
that is honestly a very believable piece
3D,
of cheese.
three-dimensional?
I
Added the
know.
holes in there?
I mean, I assume that's how you get the name Cooterdoodle is have some good doodles every now and again.
Yeah, no, not really.
I'm also laughing in the chat because Rupesh for his draft was trying to set up a Brady to Cam Brate stack, but sometimes the
Oh, you
prompt
ruined it.
drives us to take it. So you crushed that drawing on short notice. We are going to be up here when GM Shorty stuff picks. It is hilarious looking at the top of my queue right now because it is all running backs and quarterbacks.
Oh, no.
I will say, I feel like for this draft, Jameis Winston is the best available quarterback
Do
right
it.
now. And we
Let's
have
do it.
Olave.
Go Jameis. Go Jameis. If he's healthy, come on. He looked good last year when he was healthy.
He did.
Everyone said he was going to have 1 million interceptions. He did not.
Do you think the new coaching regime is going to allow him to, air it out a bit more, get his Tampa Bay Jameis
Yes.
YOLO? Because I felt
Yes.
like they kind of had the handcuffs on him last year.
Well, if you look at their draft picks, it screams to me they're like, take the wheel, right? Like, change it up, do what you have to do. They weren't trying to force anything out of the new coach. They're like, just go with it. What do you want? So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
Who is
As
the
long as he's
Saints
healthy.
starting tight end?
I mean, is it not Taysom Hill?
Is it Troutman? Is it Taysom Hill? I haven't remember when Troutman was going to be a
it's like,
thing.
doesn't he block a lot more? I don't know. Someone smarter than me. I think Troutman might block more, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to push back in the chat. Derek saying draw a mascot, not a dairy product. I mean, the Packers mascot, I believe, I'm looking it up now. Believe it is something named Gertie, or is this a campaign for Gertie to be the mascot?
Does he not have cheese as a head?
Here's the thing. Look at this. Here's a Quora article. Why don't the Green Bay Packers have a mascot? I mean, what do you want? What did you want her to draw? They don't even have one.
Yeah.
There is a Facebook campaign called Curdy Lambo for Packers mascot, and it's just a single cheese curd.
I'm not a fan of the word curd. I'm not. It doesn't sound appealing.
Wait. The individual whose online moniker is Cooterdoodle is offended by the word curd.
I didn't say offended. Did I say offended? I just don't like it. I don't like curd.
Okay.
It's reminiscent of curd.
This is a fun one. So I get to pick any player.
Okay.
And you are going to guess their weight.
Oh,
and
God.
then I'm going to check that on Wikipedia. And whatever the difference is, that's how many picks down the queue we have to go to make our selection.
I don't even know what an average weight of any of these players are.
Oh, then I need to pick a fun one.
Bad.
I need to pick a fun one. Okay. I got to pick a fun one. I'm going to have you guess how much. I need like a tweener, someone that could go either way.
Are they under 200? I don't know.
Exactly. Only. All right, here we go. Your player, I want you to guess how much does Jacksonville tight end Evan Ingram weigh? And you can think about it for a second.
Tall and thick. So he's going to be
Low-key
over 200. That might have already been assumed, but it wasn't to me. I'm going to say he is 200. Oh, God, I don't know. I'm going to say he's 233 pounds.
Pretty good.
Bad?
No, it says, I just looked it up. It says 240 pounds right now for Evan Ingram.
Okay.
So we only have to go 7 down in the queue, and then we can pick whoever we want. You nailed that.
I impressed myself because I was like, I didn't know what an average would be. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes me feel better.
That was good. So let's just think kind of, what we want to do with this team. So we have 2 QBs, 6 running backs. We can pick as long as there's 7 down the queue. We do have the penalty for being 7 off.
Right. Okay.
I think, we probably should get another wide receiver, but this is your team. This is your team.
No, I mean, we're struggling there for sure. Who do we have? Elijah Moore. We had the one we had to pick.
Trent Taylor, Chris Olave, Jacoby Myers. So the best wide receivers by ADP is Sammy Watkins, Wan'Dale Robinson, AJ Green, Kendrick Bourne, John Mechie, Julio Jones, Paris Campbell.
Oh my. Sammy Watkins still plays football?
He now plays for the Kurds.
I don't know. Is that bad? Should we go Wan'Dale Robinson?
No, I think that sounds good to me.
Okay. I just don't think I can do Sammy Watkins. Loved him. He's great, but
No, I like this because we're going real young at wide receiver. We now have, Olave and
Olave,
Robinson as
yeah.
rookies. Elijah Moore, second year guy. So I like it. We're gonna
We're
spin again
saying we're
here.
still in this. We have life. This team has
We do.
life.
We do. I mean, we sniped
This is better than
Rupesh.
last year. Last year, we would have had 5 tight ends by now.
It's true.
Easily.
Here we go. Name a Panthers tight end. If you can't name one, you must draft one. So I can't help you here.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know that I know one right now. Why do I not know it? Hold on. Give me a second.
We're gonna give you a sec. You got about, I don't know, probably 45 to 60 seconds. I'll let you know.
I am blanking. Panthers
So
tight end.
we'll talk it out a little bit here.
Yeah. I'm picturing the jerseys,
Yeah.
and that's not bringing anything to me.
So
Panthers
they've
tight
had
end.
one guy that's been on their roster for a few years now, and then I believe the other guy is heading into his
Retired.
second year. Oh, are you thinking Greg Olsen?
Yeah, I was thinking Olsen. Olsen, when I think Panthers tight end, I think Olsen. Oh
Um,
God, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm blanking right now.
okay. So the names were Ian
Yeah.
Thomas and
Oh
Tommy
yeah,
Tremble.
Ian Thomas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
wouldn't have known the second one. I should have known Thomas. Oh
so you are
man.
gonna I will let you pick between
Yeah.
Ian Thomas and Tommy Tremble.
Yeah, let's go Thomas. I should have remembered that. Ian Thomas.
It is the prompt does kind of illustrate a very funny thing where it's like there's positions in this league, and I think I would have gotten Ian Thomas if I thought about it for a while. But that they're starting players on teams that we just don't ever even consider for fantasy.
Yeah.
It is
Olsen,
how it
shout
is.
out to Olsen though. I liked him.
Yeah. But
That's a
what
good
is it now?
guy.
Now he's a podcaster, right? Blue Wire podcast. Greg Olson.
Mhm.
I think so. We have 2 more picks here. We are at a
All right.
2-6-5-3 build. Before we spin the wheel here, Amanda, tell the people what else you got cooking up on the Fantasy Life Twitter account. Petite Pods. I know you
Yes.
you got back in the mix with Andy Behrens the other day on those.
Yes, I have one coming out with Joey Wright soon. And yeah, just I don't know, go check out the tweets. We'll have more
Check it.
videos, more things coming out as the season starts.
That's right. Yeah, you guys have to go check out the WikiHow thread from today because that was absolutely perfect. Here, I actually have a Petite Pod prompt on
Okay.
the wheel, so that could be
If it comes up.
interesting here. And yeah, let's go ahead and get ready for this final pick here. 2 more picks, I should say.
Okay. The team's not terrible, right? This could have gone
Eh,
way further south.
I mean, it's pretty
Eh.
bad.
Make a case
Okay.
about okay.
They want you to make a case about Josh Allen not being a top
Okay.
3 fantasy QB, or we have to draft Matt Barkley. So we need the FUD. We
Okay.
need the Josh Allen FUD here.
All right. Everybody knows Josh Allen as being this guy who takes his team further. Stephon Diggs is elevated with him. Even people are hyping up Gabriel Davis. But do you remember who Josh Allen was just 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Do you remember who he was in his rookie years? You don't, right? He wasn't being drafted as the top quarterback. He wasn't being drafted as a top 5 quarterback. And if we see anything in life, it's that history repeats itself. And so it's going to be so easy for him to just fall back into his ways of those first 3 years in the NFL. And I don't think he's taken them to the playoffs. I don't know. He has. But yeah, he's going to fall back. He's going to fall back.
It is funny you say that too, because for a while, Josh Allen was like a meme lord.
He was. Yes.
It was that playoff game where he like blacked out and did a lateral. Like, and everyone's like, what the hell are you doing? He was like the galaxy brain quarterback, and now he's just one of the elite studs. So you're saying he's going to relapse. You can't really change who he is at his core.
Yeah, you should go Justin Herbert.
Wow. Who are your other do you have any other breakout?
I like Herbert a lot. He's not a
Yeah.
breakout, but I love Herbert.
Any sleeper
Love
tight
him.
ends that aren't Jameis Winston?
Tight ends would be a different position, Peter. But yes, quarterbacks.
Quarterback, sorry.
Quarterback?
And we're gonna spin here for this last pick to
Yeah.
see what we have to do as well.
Did you like how I tried to downplay your intelligence there to make myself look better? Did that
I
make
mean,
you feel stupid?
I've been struggling. I've been struggling on this show. Oh no. Last prompt here. So, both of you go and brush your teeth on camera or select Taysom Hill. I don't want to take Taysom Hill as
I
our
don't.
fourth. I'm going to get my toothbrush. I'll be
Oh
right
my
back.
god. Well, wait.
Wait,
Is it just silence?
no, yeah, we go in waves. You go first,
Okay.
and I'll come back.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. This is, I mean, I haven't eaten dinner yet. So that is going, so we do get to make a pick here because Amanda ran off. She did earn this selection. Who should I add to this squad? We need a wide receiver. How about a little, should I sneak LaVisca Chenault onto this team and just see if she notices? I think we should sneak LaVisca on. I'm going to put LaVisca in the queue. I'm going to milk this. And then I'm going to go brush my teeth. And you know what? I am going to go ahead and out our producer, Jordan, as suggesting this prompt. He sent me a message earlier today. Did you get your toothbrush? All right, Jordan, you need to come on and explain to Amanda why you suggested this prompt.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Okay. So here's the question. Do you go toothpaste first or water first? Really? I go toothpaste first. Because like the pressure of the water pushes the toothpaste into the bristles, you know? Yeah. Well, no, it's all about functionality. Same thing with the cereal. More functional if you go milk first. Really? Have my limits. So wait, did you go water first?
I always go water first. I heard that. I mean, it
Oh,
was
this is
another,
trash.
is this our new milk?
Trash.
Our new
Yeah.
cereal first? Your water
You have to
after?
the pressure pushes it in. This is gonna help
What?
me get all these
That's
cavities
such a
out.
bad take. You do water after on top of the toothpaste?
The pressure pushes it into the bristles.
What kind of water
Otherwise
pressure do you have?
oh,
Hmm. It's kind of nice.
Oh, I
You
was
know,
muted.
sometimes-
I was muted during it, but yeah, this is good stuff. This is quality content.
I
Get
just
it from
appreciate
now?
everybody for watching the show tonight, and it's not often you get to watch two of your favorite fantasy football personalities practice good, clean dental hygiene.
Yeah. You should always floss first, by the way, not brush first. Just keep that in mind.
That one we're on the same page with.
Yeah.
But I cannot abide by this water after.
Yeah. If you brush then floss, you're psycho. On the record.
Mm.
Just so everybody
Wait,
knows.
maybe I'm water first. Phil says there's no point in water first. Am I on an island with water first?
No,
Yeah, what are
I
you
do
doing?
water first too.
What are you
Alright, good.
doing when you go water first?
I don't want you can't. What am I doing? Hang on one sec. We got to pick.
Functionality wise, what are you doing?
Cooterdoodle, we have 14 seconds left to pick.
Okay.
John
Honestly,
Mechie, Devin Duvernay, Donovan Peoples-Jones.
we're
Brian
almost to the
Edwards.
point where I don't know these names.
You want?
So close your eyes.
Okay, I close my eyes and I'm
Okay.
gonna whoever's at the top of the queue. John Mechie, the rookie theme.
Go for it.
Okay. Derek
click?
Richard just sent a $5 super chat saying no scope. The prompt didn't tell me I needed to go get scope.
Correct.
I'm gonna spit this out.
Crest all the way, by the way.
This is gonna be the most minty fresh outro I've ever done, Cooterdoodle. All right, this is the final squad. We made it,
Yeah.
and we emerged with clean teeth. Derek Carr and Jameis Winston at quarterback, and then I want to
Mhm.
get your review after I read these. At running back, Aaron Jones, J.J. Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Cam Akers, A.J. Dillon, Alexander Madison. At wide receiver, Elijah Moore, Chris Olave, Trent Taylor, Jacoby Myers, Wandale Robinson, LaVisca Chenault. I snuck that one in while you were getting your toothbrush. John Mechie, and then at tight end, Travis Kelce, Cameron Brate, and the Carolina tight end, who shall not be named, Ian Thomas.
So I think we're tight end, wide receiver, running back, quarterback. If I had to rank our strengths.
You're putting our wide receivers ahead of our running backs? We used early picks on those
Well, yeah,
guys.
but we have some that are, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. You're saying we recovered at wide receiver.
But I will say this, all we need is a couple injuries. God forbid we don't want any. But all we
No.
need is that, and we might have a solid team, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, I know how competitive Cooterdoodle is, and she will ask to check the receipts on this league at the end of the year, and she will mercilessly make fun of you if we actually outscore you in this
And
league.
can I just say one thing before this ends?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do the walk of shame with cereal, 2 bowls, a toothbrush, and trash after this ends. All of that, bring it down.
I
Stairs.
can I
All
just say we're
alone.
in this in solidarity. I got quite the look from Lauren as I ran back down the stairs with my toothbrush just now. So handshake meme, we're in this together, alienating our families. I appreciate you battling the wheel. You did incredible. And big special guest next week, we can announce now, we're going to have Tom Everett Scott also returning to the wheel. I believe he wasn't on last year, but 2 years ago was on. So excited to have Tom back on. Please be sure to follow Amanda, aka Cooterdoodle. I know it weirds people out when I say Amanda, but I can only say Cooterdoodle so many times. Follow Cooterdoodle, follow Fantasy Life on Twitter, subscribe to the newsletter where you can also get Cooterdoodle's favorite tweets every day, curated hot off the Twitter presses. Shout out to producer Jordan. Shout out to Underdog. I'm Pete Overzet. We'll see you guys next week with Tom Everett Scott.